Wrestling fans, we are live from Daytona Beach. Tony Schiavone along with Stu Mayhem as always, and this is NWA Pro Wrestling. All right, welcome wrestling fans. We are live from Daytona Beach. The Ocean Center is the setting. We are 1 week away from a spectacular event. The NWA here in Championship Wrestling from Florida will be hosting the Battle of the Belts right here in this very arena. This is a precursor of what you can expect to see there. We're going to be hearing from the Four Horsemen, including the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and the Total Package, and a big announcement made yesterday regarding both of those men and their opportunities that will be taking place at Battle of the Belts in 1 week's time.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, it was shot heard around the world, so to speak, at least in the wrestling business, and we're going to be finding out a little bit more as we are joined by the Horsemen later on here in this broadcast. But I've got to tell you, it's going to be some interesting situations, no doubt.
Well, no doubt indeed, because fans, if you haven't heard, the Total Package Lex Luger, of course, he's the NWA United States champion. He's also the NWA Florida champion here in the state of Florida. And he has earned the title shot against Ric Flair at the Battle of the Belts. You've got Horseman versus Horseman, champion versus champion. This just a precursor to what we're going to be seeing at that big event. It's going to be something special.
No doubt about it, and I tell you right now, I'm looking forward to finding out how that one turns out, because as Ric Flair will tell you, anybody can be beaten on any given day.
All right, we're getting a look right now at Big Bubba Rogers in the ring. He's the bodyguard, of course, of Jim Cornette. We haven't seen Big Bubba in recent weeks.
No, he hasn't been as visible as we'd seen in the past, going up against the Saint right now. And the Saint comes running in.
He does indeed. Saints come charging in, and he charges right into Big Bubba, and that's probably not what he wanted to do. And now Big Bubba Rogers sends him into the turnbuckle, crashing down on top of him. And I feel bad right now for the Saint, I can tell you that. But Bubba Rogers with a belly-to-belly, and down goes the Saint. Jim Cornette, of course, very happy with what he's seen thus far in the match.
Well, Big Bubba Rogers is one tough, strong son of a gun, I'll tell you. When Jim Cornette spends money on a bodyguard, he doesn't go cheap. His mother's money well spent with Bubba Rogers.
Oh. The Saint trying now to come up with some offense. Bubba Rogers there with a nice move. Arm drag takes him down, and again sends him off to the back elbow right to the jaw.
Well, we've seen Saint in some matches where he's actually done pretty well for himself. Hasn't necessarily scored all the big victories he would like to have had, but
Bubba Rogers once again, and it does not look like the Saint will be getting a victory over Big Bubba anytime soon. There's that Irish whip once again. Overhand right, and another one, and now the Saint to the corner he goes. What's Bubba gonna do here? Turns him upside down, ties him up in that corner. He is exposed right now. And Bubba Rogers, oh, and a move.
Wow, he really just rocked the world of the Saint. He's in trouble and big time.
Big Bubba Rogers now. There's the Irish whip again. Into the turnbuckle he goes. Now choking him out. Referee standing by, not doing anything to break it up.
I'm not sure I'd want to step in the way of Big Bubba either.
Now the Saint with an opportunity. He's got Bubba on the top rope. Slingshots him back to the middle of the ring. Once again, off he goes. Oh, there it is. He caught him with
it. He's out.
Yes, he is. There's your winner, Big Bubba Rogers.
Oh, that didn't take too long at all, and Big Bubba Rogers not paid by the hour.
Well, he might be by Jim Cornette, who knows, but I'll tell you right now, if that's the case, he's getting off on the low end of the pay scale because he just flatlined him right here. You see the right arm of the Saint, it is just there. He is absolutely unconscious right now. There is your winner, Big Bubba Rogers. Jim Cornette letting everybody know that he has... Oh, wait a minute, what's going on here? He's got that club in his hand. What's he going to do with it?
Well, apparently nothing. It just disappeared, and that's part of the magic that is 2K. The disappearing club move, that's one of the classics in wrestling.
Just drove him down on the concrete floor. Now what's Bubba going to do? Spine buster. Oh, and again the Bubba slam.
Oh, he did so on the concrete floor. He's in trouble.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's your winner. All right, fans, joining us here at this time at the broadcast table, we've got the Four Horsemen, Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, the NWA World Champion, along with Arn Anderson, the television champion of the United States and Florida champion, Lex Luger, and Tully Blanchard. Gentlemen, a big announcement made yesterday regarding two of the four of you, and of course that's Lex Luger and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
I'll tell you something right now. We've had a little time to talk about things. And I want to make one thing very clear. I am a World Heavyweight Champion. Everyone knows that. There is no debating, no arguing. The total package, Lex Luger has been on one of the greatest runs we've seen in a very long time here in the world of wrestling. My hat's off to you, but I said it yesterday and I'm going to repeat it again tonight. When that bell rings, we're not friends, we're not horsemen, we're opponents, and I'm going to treat you as such. But make no mistake, the world title is going out with the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
You know something, Rick? I told you yesterday, and I'll tell you again. I have been on the hottest streak of anybody in the business. And you talk about the list of names that you've got up and down and that you beat, and I give you full credit for that. But when you look at that list of names, there's one name in particular that's missing. and that is that of the total package, Lex Luger. And make no mistake about it, 1 week from tonight's Battle of the Belts, I'm coming to finish what I started.
All right, wrestling fans, Arn Anderson, I can see this is something that's definitely getting a hold of you at the moment.
You know, I've got to say something to both of you. I want you to keep something in mind. This is about the Horsemen. Rick, you've told 100 times, as long as the belt belongs to the stable of the Horsemen, we run wrestling and you're right. But I want you to understand something. If next week Lex Luger is able somehow to beat you and he is the new NWA World Champion, I expect you to be a bigger man and to shake his hand, and we continue doing business as usual. And Luger, I want you to know what you're stepping into, because you may be a Horseman right now, but from bell to bell, he is not going to treat you like a Horseman. He's not going to treat you like a friend. And I'm not sure you understand what that means, but you'll find out. But when it's all said and done, if he's still the champion, I expect you to step up and be a man and shake his hand. And when it's all done, we are still Horsemen. And I want all this garbage behind us, and this will never happen again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from Arn Anderson and the Horsemen. We're going to go back up to ringside for more action.
Oh, that was very interesting right there. You heard it all. First, the NWA champion Ric Flair with a lot of opinion on it. Lex Luger firing back, and he's got a good point. There has been a laundry list of names that Ric Flair has gone through, going back to the Great American Bash, but Lex Luger's name is not one of those, and it is going to be a tough challenge, no doubt about it.
Well, tough challenge, but Ric Flair has already faced so many tough challenges over his career, and he has managed to rise to those occasions each and every time. No reason for us to think this will be any different. All right, we are getting a look at the team that sent shockwaves through the NWA a week ago. The Towers of Powell.
They are indeed a formidable force here in the NWA. Mean Mark and Psycho Sid, and tonight they've got another couple of unfortunate victims. I wouldn't even refer to them as opponents. I would call them victims, because I don't think they're going to do very well.
No, I really think it's just a matter of going through the formalities. I think everybody knows who the winner is in this matchup. Once again, fans, we are here live from the Daytona Beach Ocean Center. 1 week from tonight, it will host the Battle of the Belts 3. Here on the Nation Network, it is going to be something spectacular to behold. There's the bell, action underway, and look at this. Mean Mark going after El Fuego, never gave him a chance.
Oh, Fuego thought he was going to try and pull something off by charging into Mean Mark, but as he's finding out now, maybe not the smartest move for him.
Now Mean Mark Callis follow a slam. This match might be over already.
Well, it may indeed be. Maybe he just doesn't realize it yet, but if he doesn't, he's about to find out.
Callis doing a number on El Fuego early on in this. Irish whip into the turnbuckle, and he's in a really bad part of town. El Fuego with a boot to the face. He has stunned Mean Mark, but that didn't last very long. Once again, Callis sends him into that turnbuckle, and once again, this time the tag is made. Here comes the double team, and this is going to be bad. Look at the back body drop, the elevation. Oh, he made the diving tag. Look at that, Shiva Zane going for it. And he missed, and now Psycho Sid taking over on Shiva Zane.
Oh, nice reverse Irish whip, and looking out, he caught Psycho Sid, he's down.
Well, he's down for just a moment, and now he's right back up and into the driver's seat, as we kind of expected he would be. Cobra clutch. Psycho Sid takes him up and slams him.
Wow, I'll tell you right now, I think Shiva Zane may regret. He really just shook up a hornet's nest with that little blast of offense he had, but I believe that's all the offense he's gonna have.
Look at it. Oh, my goodness. He throws him into the turnbuckle. Psycho Sid runs him off. Irish whip, boot right to the face, and down he goes.
Oh, he wanted to make the tag out to El Fuego, but that wasn't gonna happen. Once again, Sid sending him into the corner. Tag is made, and now here's the double team.
Mean Mark Callis living up to his name. Oh, Shiva Zane stuns him with a shot to the solar plexus. He's got him up.
Oh, that's a little bit too much, I think, for Shiva Zane to manage, and Mark Callis with that backbreaker.
Devastating uppercut.
We're going through the motions at this point in time.
Fans, our main event coming up next is going to be for the NWA World Television Championship. Arn Anderson, the champion, going up against Sam Houston. Irish whip gets him out to the apron, and now Mean Mark pulls him back into the ring. He's got him by the gullet, and he is choking him out. It's over.
Wow, he really did a number on him right there. Referee stopping the match. Big win right there for the Power of Power.
Look at this double back body drop. Perfectly executed right there. Here's the double team. You see Mean Mark with that wind up right to the ribs. And here it was. He had him. Oh, it's not. I thought he had him at the throat. He's really doing a nerve pinch, more or less. Referee's right there looking at it, so it's not a chokehold like I thought it was. But the referee finally just decided to call it. And he probably spared the career of Shiva Zane by doing it. Well, fans, we kind of expected it from the get-go, but there are your winners. The Towers of Power, Mean Mark and Psycho Sid.
I'll tell you, I feel bad for whoever's getting in the ring with these guys.
Well, we're hoping to see them with a little bit stronger competition somewhere in the near future. All right, fans, we are back once again here live from the Ocean Center, and it is time. Our main event, it is for the NWA World Television Championship, and you're looking right now at the challenger, young Sam Houston, and he'll be competing a week from tonight at the Battle of the Belts.
Oh, he definitely will be. As a matter of fact, he's going to be going up against Tyree Pride for the Bahamas Championship.
Well, think about that. He could potentially win 2 championships inside of 7 days if he can pull this one off tonight.
Well, it's not going to be easy, but he's definitely capable of pulling it off. I think if Arn Anderson's mind is in focus and with the things going on with the Horsemen right now, it would be a big opportunity for Sam Houston to take advantage.
Well, we're getting a look at Arn Anderson. Not sure why the TV title's not showing up right now, but that's 2K at its best. And apparently 2K decided to make it a non-title match, but it is a title match. Winner of this match is the TV champion. Thank you, 2K. You really do suck the big one. All right, Arn Anderson going to work on Sam Houston. He's got him up in the air, slam in the middle of the ring.
Rake of the eyes. Oh, my God. Look at Sam Houston's in trouble here. Arn Anderson wasting no time at all. Looked like he's going for a wind-up bolo, but didn't connect with that. But follows up with an arm wringer. Houston, the youngster right now, has given up a ton of experience to Arn Anderson. But that youth and quickness, there's something to be said for that.
Bulldog out of the corner, a reverse DDT, I should say. Trademark of Arn Anderson being used together. There's the Bulldog, and now Sam Houston may be pulling off an upset. Houston's got him up, gutbuster. Look at this. If you're Tyree Pride, you might want to be keeping an eye on this, because right now Sam Houston is giving Arn Anderson a real run for his money here. Oh, there goes the referee. Anderson took him out.
Oh, I want to say that was inadvertent, but you never know with Arn Anderson.
As he just rocked Sam Houston, dropping him on the top turnbuckle. Houston's out on his feet, struggling to get back to the corner. Anderson again deep into the eyes, raking the eyes of the youngster.
Nice reverse suplex right there, and that's the thing. Arn Anderson is very capable of putting on a tremendous wrestling match, but he resorts to a lot of underhanded tactics when he probably doesn't need to.
Well, being a member of the Horsemen, that's kind of the prerequisite, I think. Into the turnbuckle he goes down. Anderson following in after him. Perched up on that top rope. And now what is Anderson going to do? Hammering to the back of the head. Belly to back suplex, and he folded him in half. There's the spine buster, and things not looking good for Sam Houston right here. He's got him up. Brain buster, he's out.
I thought he might be going for that gourd buster for a moment there, but apparently Anderson not done yet.
Sam Houston now with that back elbow right to the midsection. Went in, and Anderson was ready for it. Oh, this is not good. Sam Houston's out.
Arn Anderson's going to go for the cover, and he's going to get him here, I think.
And he does. There is your winner. The enforcer, Arn Anderson, still the NWA World Television Champion. Fans, 1 week from tonight, the NWA via the Championship for Wrestling from Florida Committee will be here at the Daytona. Say, wait a minute, Anderson going to work on Sam Houston, and he's going to be back in a week's time going after Tyree Pride and the Bahamas Championship. Fans, that's it for this week for the NWA Pro Wrestling. We'll see you next time. So long, everybody.